Good afternoon, folks. This is Hunter Jackson again with Giant Recreation World Winter Garden, Florida, and it's about darn time we got one of these. This seems to be the most popular travel trailer of 2025, and I am super excited to show it to you today. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2026 Apex 242 Bar V. Obviously, we figured out where the name came from because this is an awesome tailgater's dream. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's go. Just real quick before we get started today, two announcements. One, we are having a lot promotion going on now through Sunday. That'll be ending on the 27th. So by the time you see it, you better get in quick because we've got deals on deals on deals. And then number two, thank you so much again for watching this week. I really appreciate seeing all of the support down in the comment section. Keep hammering that like button. Keep leaving those comments if I'm doing a good job. And thank you again. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, and just like normal, let's go ahead and start off on the front of the 2026 Apex 242 Bar V. Taking a look at the new updated front cap here. We've got a little bit more Coachmen branding going on here in 2026. And we've also added some, I believe the right word would be embossed lettering here on the outside, some texture going on. As you can see, or maybe not in the sunlight here, there are some LED front strips up here to keep your camper looking nice at night. Checking out the front here though, I love to see that we've included a power front tongue jack. It's definitely going to be very handy for getting on your weight and sway devices. And then right here is where we're going to be putting in two batteries for you. This has a slide, a 12-volt fridge, and a solar panel going on. Backing off a little bit and talking about the construction for Apex. So Apex is super cool. We're going to be doing a vacuum bonded sidewall here with aluminum framing as well as a double layer of Azdel, and they're even carrying the aluminum framing up into the roof trussing and through the floor joist, making it a bare cage construction. Moving into the pass-through storage here though, very nice, well finished off and clean, and we can even see our aluminum framing. Over to the left-hand side here though, this is going to be our solar panel controller. This does have 200 watts of solar that you probably saw on the drone shots there. Moving out and around, let's go ahead and talk about our awning that goes all the way across the camper, and I'm going to cheat a little bit and include this flip up on the end here. But moving down the side of the coach, we can see we do have 3 solid steps to get right in, and I can grab the grab handle without being on the first step. And then moving over to the left-hand side, check it out why they call this the Bar V. Look how cool this setup is here. So they really thought this one through. We have a TV here on the outside. We've got a couple extra outlets for if you wanted to put a blender out here. We've got charging for your phone devices. And then right here on the inside, let me go ahead and show you real quick. We've got 3 chairs that are a little bit shorter than you're probably thinking, making it so everybody's head height is at the same level, which is really cool because the people with the 3 chairs on the inside also have a TV up above, which means we can both watch the same game and discuss what's going on. Very good bar setup. Moving down the side though and talking about our full outside kitchen, as you can see we do have a nice small griddle for some pancakes in the morning or burgers. And then moving up above, they have done an upgraded or a little bit larger refrigerator. So they know that people are going to be outside. You're probably going to have a lot of people at your RV, and you've got the space to put the waters and Gatorades in there for them. They've also included a sink here in this little setup that has both hot and cold. Moving down below, since we forgot to talk about it, this is going to be a tandem axle unit. They've got 2 tires on each side. These are 14-inch rims on ST radial tires. Personally, I would have preferred to have seen Goodyear's been put on, but it's something that's super easy to add after the fact. And then moving around to the back side of this RV here. All right, let's get you a different angle with a little less noise. So here on the back of the RV, we do have Furrion camera prep here in the rear. No Lippert ladder prep though, which is something to be noted. I know that manufacturers are moving away from the Lippert ladder prep, but This one would be one of the ones that falls into that category. Here on the back side though, we do have a 4-inch steel bumper for your stinky slinky, as well as our low point drain valves over on the right hand side. Backing it off a little bit, talking about the business end of the RV. Here towards the back left corner is where your power input is. This is a 50 amp unit, so there's 2 ACs on board. That's something that was added by us. And then moving over, you know I love it, we've got the city water connection right next to the black tank flush, meaning you could bring one hose in and then break them at the very end. I always like seeing that. And then directly to the left, where you're gonna need to spray off your stinky slinky, we've got a hot cold outside shower. Very nice. Moving over to our slide mechanism here, this is going to be a rack and pinion slide mechanism. So as I've said before, this is by far my favorite and the most reliable within the industry. And rather than squeeze between 2 RVs, let's go to the other side of the slide here and talk about what we're seeing. So we do have an on-demand tankless hot water heater by Fogatti. Very cool, so unlimited hot showers. Couple of windows here on the business end of the RV. This is gonna be your fill port for your on-RV fresh water tank. And then moving to the backside of your pass-through storage, you can see we've got a couple things going on here. What is this? Oh, check it out. 2026, we're finally seeing Starlink prep. That is very, very cool. Let's go ahead and get one more look on the outside of the 2026 Apex 242 Bar V. All right, moving inside, getting your first looks on the 242 Bar V. Check it out. Holy smokes. So let's go ahead and spin around and talk about what we're seeing on this bar setup first in here. So here are the 3 chairs that I was mentioning once before. And as promised, there is a nice big TV right above them. To the left and the right of that TV are a couple of storage compartments, probably about 9 inches deep or so, if I could guess. Same story over here on the other side. And then 2 more cabinets that are a little bit deeper than those side ones here. These are going about 1.5 feet deep, and they're gonna be carrying over to the far corner there. Moving back, let's go ahead and check out our 3rd fridge. So I haven't showed you number 2 yet, but this is the 3rd fridge, so everybody can have a drink in their hand very, very easily on this unit. Moving down, we're gonna have our breaker panel / fuse box. They've included another outlet up above here for, again, probably blenders or things that you use to make drinks with. And then spinning us around. This particular unit has been optioned out with the theater seating. We understand that this is more than likely going to be a couple's coach. However, you can see we've got plenty of space on the ground here if you did want to throw an air mattress down for the grandkids. Moving to the right of the seats over here, we're going to have our 10 cubic foot Furrion refrigerator. This would be fridge number 2, including the one on the outside. So now we've seen all 3. And check that out. Plenty of space, especially knowing we've got 2 more if we need them, for all the cooking, all the things. And then directly below that is going to be a semi-hidden storage compartment. I just like that we haven't wasted any space on this particular unit. Moving up and to the right here is going to be one of my favorite features Apex has brought on in the past 2 years. And that's going to be having the air fryer inside of the oven here, separating it off from the microwave. I think that these air fryer ovens are going to be used way more than having the air fryer and the microwave all kind of combined into one. Up above the oven area though is going to be a 3-burner stove. And then I already kind of pointed it out. We do have a microwave, just a regular microwave right up above here. Moving over and checking out a little bit more of our storage. Again, fairly deep pantries. I would probably put a couple of shelves in here because this is where I would be storing my food. And then below that, nice deep, we have stainless steel? Heck yeah we do, stainless steel sink on the Apex in here. And an easy to remove board for extra prep space. Moving down, I hope to see it. I hope to see it. I do not see it. Unfortunately, we've added a shelf here in the middle, so this isn't where you're going to be putting your trash can unless you want to make an aftermarket modification. Nonetheless, though, excellent storage beneath the sink here. And to the right of these 2 cabinet doors are going to be 3 drawers. that you're probably going to be using for most of your cooking utensils or things that you're going to need directly leaving the camper. Moving up and into the front bedroom area, you can see we do have a 60 by 80 queen size bed, fairly standard for a travel trailer of this size. To the right and to the left of the bed though, we've got some additional hanging storage up here for some shirts. And then each cabinet door up above opens the way that it should. They go all the way back, very, very deep. Wow, very impressive storage up above the bed here. And then obviously we've got a bunch of natural light with our automotive grade front windshield. And then on the left and the right side of the bed, we've got windows that open, giving you a nice cross breeze. Again, directly to the left and right of the bed, we're gonna have power 110 as well as USB-A, USB-C. And if you're running a little bit low on storage, you can grab the bottom portion of the bed here. It should strut right up. Bada bing, bada boom. And we've got some additional drawers down here. So check this out. These are gonna go all the way back. Well, that one won't because it's got stuff in it. All the way back. So some nice sized drawers for your drawers in here. They've got some hidden storage up above here that you wouldn't be able to see without lifting the bed. And then what I'm sitting on here, let me show you, is gonna be this nice little bench seat, so I've got a place to put my shoes on in the morning. Not a bad idea there, Apex. Spinning us around, we can see that we do have TV prep here in the bedroom area, so if watching TV before bed is your jam, you've got that option. And then backing us out of the bedroom, let's swing back towards our restroom area, because on a coach of this size, putting the bathroom in the back sure does make a lot of sense. Let's check out the amount of space in here. Hey, there we go. Very, very nice. Right off the bat, the first thing that I noticed, this is going to be a plastic toilet. It's something that you could have switched out, but for certain, for Apex, it's definitely more of a weight savings thing than a cost saving thing. And then moving up, some additional pantry storage, and look at that. Wow. All the way back. I can't even touch the back of this one. It's probably 2 feet at least or so deep. They carry all the way through. This is an excellent place to maybe even put another hanger for hanging storage. Below that, we can see we've got a couple of hooks for towels as we get out of the shower area. And then check it out. They've included the sink here in the bathroom. No need to brush your teeth in the kitchen sink. We've got storage in below this sink here. Up above, they put our on-demand hot water heater controls conveniently located in the restroom area. And we've got a cute little medicine cabinet. Very nice. Let's go ahead and show you what kind of headroom we're getting here in the shower. Removing this transport strap. Hey, hey, hey. Check it out. Oh, check it out. Now I've got some headroom. So I've probably got sitting at about 2 inches or so up above my head. We do have a fairly standard nozzle here for an RV, nothing upgraded or super fancy schmancy. But this is a glass doored shower. I've got the headroom. I've got the elbow room. Very nice. Let's swing us out and get you one more look at the 2026 Apex 242 Bar V by Coachmen. Alrighty guys, I hope this wasn't too quick of a review today. I was very, very excited to show it to you, but I was running a little bit low on time, so this is it. This is the 2026 242 Bar V, and 100% it lives up to the hype. I can totally understand why this is the most popular travel trailer here in 2025. Very, very cool bar setup. This is the ultimate party pad, but unlike things like the 40 bar 13 XLR Nitro, this can be towed by almost anyone. This is well within F-150 territory. This could be a couples coach. You could make this a little party pad outside your house. Very, very versatile. So that being said, thank you so much to everybody who made it to this point in the video. If I earned it, please like, comment, subscribe, all the cool things down in the comment section below. And again, I've got another video coming for you next Friday, and thank you so much for watching. Take care. See you next week.